Good morning, everybody. I'm Mary from the Harbor, and I want to thank all of you for being here for the Veterans Day celebration. And it's nice to have everybody here. I try to I encourage other people to come out, but this is a wonderful gathering. Richard Rear is going to start with the passage, everything. Start with the program, I take that back. And then I have Matt somewhere. He's going to be doing the prayer. But I hope, oh, there we go. Hi, Matt. There we go. And we have a good lunch for today. So everybody, after the program, come and stay. I welcome all the veterans that are here, the families that are here. And last minute, I do have to say, we had nobody from the air base to help us. Today, it's like, what a miracle. What a miracle. We have people from the air base to help us for serving, which is wonderful, because we were like scrambling, really scrambling. So I will turn it over to Richard. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Mary. Well, again, my name is Richard Breyer, and I'm the founder and chaplain of the Honoring Those Who Serve Ministry. Some of you have our brochure about what we're all about. And we decided that with Mac and I always doing this, with Mac and Richard and Mac out, and since we're part of this group here, we decided to make it in that order. And at this time, if those of you who are able to stand, as the colors are brought in by the DFW Post 753, and then following that, we will do the national anthem, and then Reverend Mac and Howard will give us the prayer. Let's see. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, how so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rushlights and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming. On the rocket's red glare, God's mercy in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say dost the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and of the free and the home of the brave? Let us pray.
We ask you to bless this event on this day that we come to honor our veterans. Lord, we thank you for the men and women who served and who are serving, who give freely of themselves to protect the freedoms that we so richly deserve. Lord, we ask you to just come in right now and let us all feel happy and blessed, for we are a part of the greatest nation in the world. This we ask in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. You may be seated. As you notice, in front of the podium, we have the POW table. And there's something that is unique about the POW table, or a missing man table that is displayed here. You have not had a chance to see it. But I placed all branches of service flags in honor of those who are still unaccounted for, and those who have not yet been able to come home. And so we're just going to take a moment of silence before we sing our first song. And also I want to let you know that we do have 4 POW veterans that are buried in Roseville. How many of you have known that? And one of them is a woman, Captain Minot. She served during World War I and World War II. She was in the Army Nurses Corps, and she was known as the Angel of the Baton. And she, when she was seriously ill during the prison, being a POW, she was released to go into a hospital. And then after she was feeling better, that's what she did, promoted from lieutenant to captain. And so it's interesting to read about her story, as well as the 4 other gentlemen. In fact, one other POW that is in our cemetery, that he was also a Purple Heart recipient. So, and this year during POW MIA month in September, our group went out and we put up 4 POW flags in honor of those veterans during that time. So let's just take a moment of silence for our POW and our MIA. Join with me, America is beautiful. Oh, beautiful, for spacious land, forever waves of rain, for purple mountains, majesty of the verdant plains, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for patriots that sees beyond the years, kind of luster cities clean, undimmed by human tears. America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shining sea. And this time we're going to have the posting of our service flags, and as I sing each branch of service, if your branch is being sung, please stand, you veterans, and recognize your flag as it's brought in and posted in front of us.
Over hill, over dale, we have hit the dusty trail as the army goes rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, out and marching right about, and the army goes rolling along. Then it's hi, hi, ye, in the field artillery, shout out your numbers loud and strong, for wherever you go, you always know that the army is rolling along. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battle in the air, on land and sea. First to fight for right and freedom, and to keep our honor clean. We are proud to claim the title of the United States Marine. Anchors aweigh, my boys, anchors aweigh. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day, 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 day. To our last night on shore, drink to the foam, until we meet once more. Here's wishing you a happy voyage home. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Attaboy, give her the gun. Down the dice, spouting their points from under, off with one terrible course. We'll live in flame or go down in flame. Hey, nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. We're always ready for the call. We place our trust in thee. Through surf and storm and howling gale, high shall our purpose be. Semper Paratus is our guide, our fame and glory too. To fight, to stay, to fight and die, a Coast Guard we are for you. And let's give our veterans a hand for their service. And thank you. And now turn to the back of your program where we're going to do the Battle Hymn of the Republic. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is sounding out the vintage where the great of wrath are stored. He has loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible sword. His truth is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. I've seen him when the watchstars of 100 circling camp. They have built in him an altar in the evening booth and dance. I can feed their righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamp. His day is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lilies, Christ was born across the sea, with the glory in his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us live to make men free, while God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah.
mentioning that this is going to be a different type of a Veterans Day ceremony that probably would never be thought of. And since we're already past Veterans Day and we've thanked and shared with our veterans some of their stories, well, honoring those who served wanted to have the veterans say thank you to a special person. But before we do this, I want to recognize another special person that's among our midst, and that is Margaret Hodge. She is the past national commander for the auxiliary. Margaret, would you please stand? Do you have any good wisdom that you'd like to share with us? You want to come up here?
I grew up.
Or I'll bring the mic to you.
I said I grew up in World War II when our nation was fighting for our freedom. And so, to me, every day should be Veterans Day. Thank you.
365 days a year.
Yes.
And another one on leap year. All right, well, thank you, Margaret. And, you know, a little bird told me about you. That's why I came up to you. If you didn't notice why I was looking at your badge to check. And, but we're glad to have you among our family here this morning. But as I was sharing and saying that, the Honoring Those Who Serve ministry, we have a breakfast group that's been going on since April last year. We started with 5 veterans. We're up to 22. In fact, and within this group, we have 2 or 3 that are not veterans but wanted to serve our country, but due to other circumstances that prevented them from serving, we welcomed them into our group as associates. And we also have a couple veterans or so that even bring their spouses. And so anyway, we've been meeting at the homesteaders for breakfast on the 4th Saturday of the month, except for the months of May, November, and December. And not only do we have breakfast, but we talk about things that we could do in the community to help educate the community of who we are, what we are, and where we are, other than on Memorial Day and Veterans Day. We have other programs that we do. We recognize and honor. For instance, the Medal of Honor is one. At the beginning of the year, we recognized 4 of our chaplains that went down over 75 years ago on a ship called the Dorchester. And they gave their lives for 4 other servicemen to be rescued in the ocean when their ship was torpedoed by a Russian submarine. And then we also do the POWMIA. This next month we're going to be at the Wellington on the 4th of December, and we're going to be doing our Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. And even though it's on actually the 7th, we chose the other day because this was the day that was suitable for us to meet there. And but anyway, we are always honored to see in our newspaper every time it comes out, and there's always a story about a serviceman, a serviceman's family, or a veteran. And one of my favorite pages, is probably yours too, is the obituary page. Most of us, I'm sure, we look in that page. And you know, when I go on the websites to 2 of our funeral homes, because one of the first things I did before even this breakfast club came up for me to do is, since 2012, I've been sending out cards, memorial cards, to service family members who have lost a loved one. And in there, I share with them the history behind caps, the meaning for firing of our rifles. Why do we fire those rifles? Not just make noise. And also the meaning of the folds in the flag. A lot of people don't know there's a meaning for each fold, and there's 13 folds in the American flag when it's properly folded at a funeral. And then also one of the most important things is what the honor guard that is presenting the flag to the spouse or the family member of that serviceman shares the words. And I remember one time there was a spouse that sent me a thank you card from Texas. And she shared in her thank you card to me, she said, at my husband's funeral, when they presented me the flag, and they were saying the words, I wanted to reach in my purse and grab a piece of paper and a pencil and have that young man repeat it again slowly so I could write it down because of mental entry. And when she got home that day, there was my card that came in the mail with those words she wanted. That was very important to her. That brought her comfort. And so that was one of the reasons why when I started this ministry and sending out these cards, in fact, my first year I sent out over 300 cards in a year. Because I was even going nationwide. I think I hit at least 48 states out of 50 in my first year. And I found the website I went to, and they were kind of giving me some problems. They said, we don't mind for you doing this. So I said, okay. So I just stayed back to our local newspapers and to the food home. But I want to, at this moment, I'm going to ask Eloise to come up, and I would like to present to her for the Minot Daily News. We put together a award called the Patriotism of the Year Award, and it's presented to the Minot Daily News. And in recognition of your continued support in educating and honoring our active military members, veterans, and their families throughout the communities with your informative articles for numerous years, given on this 14th day of November 2019. And it has my name on it, and the most important thing is our motto is being a witness. So I would like to, on behalf of Honoring Those Who Serve Ministry, we would like to present this certificate to the Minot Daily News. If he has something for you.
Hello, Mr. Senator. Why is he coming back up here? No, I'll do that in a little bit. But this, we took care of my daily news, but, you know, I've been here for going on 44 years. And I've seen just about every event there seems to be about veterans or just got something to do with the military. And because of your information, the way that you write about us, people get to know more about us. So, Minot Daily News does one thing, but they couldn't get anything done unless they had that one writer who goes out and gets the news about what veterans and those who serve do. So, the Honoring Those Who Serve Ministry is giving you a Patriotism of the Year Award. And it's presented to you, and it says in recognition of your continued devotion and sharing and educating our community about our military service members and our veterans throughout our community and their family members through your articles in the Minot Daily newspaper for numerous years. Given on this 14th day of November 2019.
We're a proud supporter of the military also. I'm very pleased that we can do whatever we can for all of you. So thank you very much. Thank you to the ministry group, to all veterans, to all the Minot Daily News people who subscribe to us and support us. But if I could say one other thing, one of our people who is a longtime person is sitting in our audience, and that's Leonard Lund. He worked for us for many years. So we want to appreciate him too. He's a veteran also. Thank you.
And after we sing the last song, we would like all our veterans to kind of take those of you who need to sit, you sit behind the table there, and we want to get a photo with Eloise. And I want to also say thank you to Steve Jacobson. He's our camera video person. He came to our group back in July, and he's been with us, and he's one of our associates. And so he, every time we do a program like this, he does a video for us, so that we're going to give Mary a copy, DVD, so that she can share with other seniors during any of their events that weren't able to be here. And so, Stephen, we thank you for setting up and bringing this program to other people that will enjoy it even in the future. So, he's in the back there waving his hand. So let's thank Steve for setting this up. Okay, I'm going to then have Matt to close our service here in prayer, and then we'll sing God Bless America, and we'll have the veterans take their places over there in Eloise. So we get a nice photo, and Mary will get a copy of the photo.
Let us pray. Father God, we thank you for this time, this fellowship, this honoring of the men and women who in peacetime and war answered the call. Lord, some of them have given that ultimate sacrifice. Some, they were there supporting their fellow Marine, Army, Navy, Air Force, Coast Guardsmen. But Lord, because you gave us the will to survive, we can go ahead on days like this and thank our veterans for all that we have. We ask you to bless the food, bless those who have come. In Jesus' name, amen.
And one other thanks. I want to thank the PFW group and one member from the verification who will bring in our colors. So they're sitting back there being comfortable. And so let's give them a hand for bringing our colors. Thank you, Norman. So those of you who are able to stand, let us stand and sing God Bless America. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from one. From the mountains to the prairie, to the ocean, white with gold. To the prairie, to the ocean.